Classic's equipped with a new heating system called the Aldi system. It's a hydronic system that will, on the furnace mode, heat the entire coach evenly and more efficiently, and it also heats up your water for a water heater. So if we actually turn on this controller here, we push the power button, it's going to boot up. Once it boots up, we're going to show that the inside temperature is 64 degrees and that we are plugged into 110. So if we want to hit the menu button, we're going to come up to the main screen. The first set of buttons you're going to see are for the furnace. So we have the furnace set at 55 degrees at the moment because it is warm enough outside not to have the furnace on. But if we want to raise that up, we could hit the plus button so we can turn the furnace on if we like, or we can lower the furnace. And that's going to pump hydronic fluid throughout the coach and heat the coach evenly at that point. The next button is your boost for your shower. Now, for that to work, we're going to actually skip down to the next one because this is your electrical heat. So if we turn that on, that's 1,000 watts. If we hit it again, that's 2,000 watts. And then we have our gas, so we can turn our gas on at the same time. So we can have two heating elements on electric and gas on to heat the water. So now if I want to take a shower, what I want to do is about 10 minutes before I get in the shower, I want to hit this plus button, and that's going to boost the heat even more to heat the water for 30 minutes. So about 10 minutes before I get in the shower, I turn that on. After 30 minutes, this will actually go back to the default setting. So if we want to hit the menu again and go down to this wrench, this button here with the circle and the two arrows is your pump. You want your pump on thermal because if you have it on continuous pump, what that does is pump the glycol through the whole system. And when the system's pumping it through the complete system, even if you're not using the furnace, you're not heating your water as well as you should if it's just on thermal. So we want to make sure that's on thermal, then we hit OK. The pump cycle, we actually do not use this feature, so adjusting this won't control anything in the system. It just turns the numbers up and down because we don't use that feature. Turn it off. And if we go down two more here and we hit service, and then we want to go down again, and then we have the temperatures of the unit here. So the first one's going to be the heat temp. That's the temperature of your glycol in the system. So that tells you how hot the furnace and the water heater is. And the sanitary temperature is your water. So right now in the system we have 113 degree glycol and we have 77 degree water temperature.